Hi, I'm Minty, and today is September 8th, 2025. I actually wanted to make a video to kind of act as a snapshot into my collection at this time. So, in my life recently, had Front Row San Diego a week or two ago now, and in less than a month, I will be going to the Front Row Card Show. Going to Card Party in Seattle. So definitely looking forward to that, but I know at that show I'm planning to do a lot of trades. That's why I have so many of these cards. I know it's technically more like economic to just buy cards and not do trades, et cetera, but depending if they go up or not, obviously, right? There's a lot more to it. But I know for me that having trading kind of brings me back to the days of old. Of being in third grade, going to the park with my friends and trading, Pokemon cards, trading Pokemon in the games. Speaking of the games, I actually have some background music here. My Pokemon Platinum copy. So I'll just have that playing there. Let's turn it down maybe one. There we go. Just for the vibes. We'll see how that turns out. I've been on a very nostalgic binge recently, actually playing a lot of this Pokemon Platinum copy. I actually just bought a Wii randomly and hope to play Pokemon Battle Revolution, which is one of my favorite games. But anyways, let's get right into it. This is a fitting first card. I think I have it organized mostly right now in value. But here we have one of the cheaper slabs I have. One that I still definitely very much love, though. Friends in Sinnoh, the full art. Obviously, like I said, Diamond and Pearl is one of the games that I first really understood and started making friends playing Pokemon. My first game was Sapphire. I played Leaf Green as well after that. But then with Diamond and Pearl coming out, that's when I actually could kind of have a release with people in my life that also likes Pokemon. And so that was very exciting for me. So Sinnoh is definitely the most nostalgic generation with a lot of good memories tied to it. So I think this card's really cute. You got Cynthia and Faulkner? I forget his name. And of course, yeah, Dawn, Barry, and Lucas, I think. Next up. We have the full art Iono. I didn't actually beat Scarlet and Violet, but I really like this trainer. She's really quirky and fun, and I thought this card was pretty cool. So I prefer the ultra rare version compared to the special illustration rares. Personally, I just like kind of showcasing the trainer. Oh, speaking of Sinnoh, kind of fitting that we're actually at Lake Acuity right now. I think that is right, Lake Acuity. Don't mind me literally checking with Fly. Verity, Lake Verity. I think Mesprit's at Lake Verity, right? Valor... No, is Azelf here? Acuity. No, Acuity's the north one with Uxie. I always mix up where Mesprit and Azelf are. Anyways, beautiful card. I think it's very undervalued from Surging Sparks. Very pretty. To remember where I grabbed these. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed one. I have this this Gulpin. I just thought this card was pretty funny. I know a lot of people actually collect food cards too. I was just watching Oyama's trading video or his vendor POV, and people were talking about that. Or he was, I think a customer was saying that. I have a Honchkrow V. Honchkrow is one of my favorite Pokemon. I think this is one of the best arts. So I like that one. We're starting off very small, by the way, if you've noticed. Very random. Ooh, this King Gambit. Yeah, I like Bisharp a lot. Bisharp. I just thought this card was so sick looking. Looking like a samurai. Very cool. Oh, yes. Have the Venusaur at a PSA 9. Which, yeah, I think this is one of the only PSA 9s I have. I don't normally buy that, but I actually really like this art. Blastoise is actually my favorite of the Kanto starters. But honestly, maybe this is a hot take, but when it comes to 151, I think this is the best art. With all the plants and everything. I don't know, I think it looks really cool, very colorful. I don't really like the Charizard. It's like too zoomed out for me. I think the Charmander's kind of cute because he's like looking up and he's like kind of sad almost. He's like trapped in the cat of the almost looks like God, why am I drawing a blank? Whatever. Trapped in Dune or something. And then I don't really like the Blastoise. The Blastoise almost looks like an alien to me. Oh, Cresselia. Ooh, try to avoid the sticker. Another Sinnoh. Legendary Pokemon. Very pretty card. This random Iron Hands. I thought this card was pretty funny. He's like smashing through walls. Oh, why is this back there? Oh, this is the 9. I have this as a 10 as well that you'll see later. The Umbreon Gold Star, man. I hope one day to own a Gold Star PSA slab, but man, those prices are crazy, so this will have to suffice. Ooh, the Magneton, done by the legendary Shinji Kanda. Can't go wrong with Shinji Kanda. That Seismitoad art, God, looks so cool. I'm surprised how expensive it was right out the gate. Latios. Or sorry, Latias, excuse me, Latias. I like this one because it kind of reminds me of the movie, flying through that like almost like Italian-looking city. Pretty neat. Metagross, yes. Oh man, this card's cute. Helping out with the snow. I like the snowman here. If you'll see, a lot of me, I mean, some of my cards I buy to invest, but a lot of them I just buy because I'm a collector first, and this is what I say. I just like the arts. This Jolteon is really sick. You got Gary, of course. Gary's, like, as a kid, one of my most hated trainers. But I like Gary, man. I have respect for Gary. He gets done kind of dirty. He becomes, like, what, the champion for, like, 10 minutes, and then you show up, and it's like, damn. And he's got strong Pokemon compared to a lot of the rivals in the games. Like, put respect on Gary, bro. My boy Gary. Ooh, the Ivysaur, also very pretty. I just like that line of cards for 151. Oh man, this one went crazy. I just thought this card was cool, Persian, looking out to the city. I remember when Destined Rivals got announced, like, this card randomly went up because it's like Giovanni vibes, I guess, but now it's back down. I mean, I wasn't really intending to sell it. Like, I just think it's pretty neat. Kitty, house cat, big house cat vibes. Oh, this Heracross is really cute. Heracross is probably my favorite bug type. Just super cute. Just wait on the side of the road. I don't know, he called an Uber or something. Oh, yes, the Umbreon Unigaba. I really like the Unigaba arts. I'm not, like, interested really in collecting them. I kind of bought this one because it's, like, you know, it's Umbreon. Can't go wrong. Oh, this one's very cute. Legends Arceus, incredible game. Haven't beaten it. Still need to do that, but I thought this card is adorable. Pikachu, can't go wrong. So cute. Also, you know, sleeping Pokemon. I wanted to collect. I had a Dragonite at one point. The Ninetales, the best card from Obsidian Flames. You heard me. Beautiful, beautiful card. I'm realizing I feel like I really like a lot of these cards with these like nature scenes. It's almost like a National Geographic post where it's like you see the Pokemon in their natural environment. I think there's a lot of beauty to that compared to, you know, forcing them to battle. The Umbreon VMAX. Kind of just bought that as investment opportunity. Ooh, the Pikachu V, man. I bought this one. This was so cheap. What can you say, man? You got Red looking at the town map. He's lost, freaking trying to get to Mount Moon or something. Pikachu hanging out. It's a night sky. Look at that, man. Beautiful. Beautiful card. Now we're getting to the bangers a little bit. We're getting into the more expensive stuff, so bear with me. Lost Origin Gengar, dude. I bought this card because I thought it was funny once again. Like, why do you look like that? Like, he looks so weird. And then they got the girls, like, making, what is that, I don't even know, a beat or something? Cooking up some food. These characters are very funny in the games, too. But I just thought Gengar looked hilarious. But this card's on a run. I don't know, man. Pokemon Market's so weird sometimes. All right, here we go. The Umbreon Gold Star. 25th anniversary. Yeah, I've accepted I'll never own a gold star as much as I'd like. Oh, look at that gold. If you noticed, my Minty Trico logo is actually based off the Gold Star Trico, which is probably my dream card. I actually really like the Mudkip. Mudkip is, funny enough, if you didn't know, even of the Hoenn starters, Mudkip's actually probably my favorite. But Mudkip's overall my favorite starter. I think he's the best starter. I said it. But I do like Trico. And I thought, you know, with me collecting Gem Mint 10s, Minty Trico, he's green. I love mint and mint gum and stuff. This Greninja is fire, man. Also been rising. I got this for 120 way back. I just thought, I mean, the Kingdra's cool too. I'm just not a fan of Kingdra. But man, this brings me back of my days playing Maple Story, my Dexless Sin. Kind of looks like he's got Crystal Eelbees, you know? If you know, you know, man. I actually talked to Bulbasaur about this at the front row. I love Maple Story, dude. That's, man, talking about another nostalgic game. The Bulbasaur. Speaking of, speaking of Dylan. Yeah, look at that, man. That's the best art. That's the best Bulbasaur art right there. So cute, man. So cute. I have a fun idea for this at Card Party, so watch out. Eevee! I think I got 3 of these. I bought 3 of these at front row for 80 bucks a piece, and I was like, dude, these stickers are low. All 3 of them from a guy. And, I mean, look at it, man. Like I've talked about a little bit, I feel like we're in a bit of a period right now where people are kind of sick of Eevee. They don't like Eevee. They got frustrated by Prismatic. Now Eevee just kind of like pisses them off to see. But like, guys, Eeveelutions are tried and true. What are we doing? Oh, I love this art. This has actually gotten pretty expensive in English. Honestly, this is so cute. You guys know I love Mew. So cute, all the Pokemon surrounding them. Japanese version, cheaper. Ooh, the Mewtwo V-Star. Honestly, this art is pretty fire. I like it more than Charizard. But I also am kind of like, I wouldn't say a Charizard hater, but I don't know. I'm not like a Charizard guy. Not really Mewtwo guy either, but this is like, I don't know, top 10 anime battles. Look at that, man. It's so sick. The Charizard POV is cool, too. Ooh, here's one of my favorite card arts with my favorite Pokemon, Darkrai. I love how it's just so eerie and almost like otherworldly. You have this like gateway to another dimension in the back there. If you see that like door, I don't know. There's so much to analyze here. He's on like the beachy shore of like, I don't know, the astral plane, the dream dimension. That's kind of how I take it. I feel like there's a secret story in this card, and I don't know. It's really gorgeous to me. I actually plan to get a Darkrai tattoo eventually here soon. This Skarmory, I got this at front row. I think this art is fire. He's like on a van, they're in the desert, kind of matching with the blue night sky. Skarmory is also a very loved Pokemon, so I feel like that card's pretty undervalued. Speaking of another undervalued card, this Dusknar. This whole line of like, they're like creeping on you, like giving Michael Myers vibes through the neighborhood is, I don't know, I really like it. Also just like the art style, the just simple colors, like almost cartoon. Reminds me of kind of like Bubble Mew a little bit. I really like that art style. You'll see it with another card I really like as well. Misty Psyduck. Got this at front row. Gorgeous card. I love Psyduck. My girlfriend's one of her favorite Pokemon, I think, is Psyduck after we watched Pokemon Concierge. God, that show made us cry way too many times. I know Season 2 just came out, so we gotta watch that. But really cute card. I love how the water looks. Ooh, Latios, man. I've always liked Latios more than Latias. Which I guess makes sense, you know, being a boy, a born boy, you know, yeah, like in the blue one. But man, I think this looks cooler than the Latias. In the sunset over, oh man, I just noticed. I wonder what city that is right there. If you know, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. Oh, the Eevee. I actually got this for my girlfriend for Christmas. She loves this card. So cute. So cute. If you notice, like, the Eevee in the middle's eyes shine when none of them others do. This one right here, I don't know why, but probably the best card out of Twilight. Well, other than the Greninja, I guess. I won't argue with that. Then we have a Japanese one, too. The art's so cute. Oh, the Gardevoir. If you've seen Minty's masterpieces, you might recognize some of these. And these might foreshadow some of the videos in the future if you watch my shorts. If you do, I appreciate it. Gorgeous, gorgeous card, man. So happy to have it. Love Paldean Fates. Speaking of, oh man, here we go. The Japanese Bubble Mew. I think the texture on this guy is better. It's hard to see right now in this camera, but you can kind of see the outlines there. See how the bubble kind of like radiates this energy? The reason I love this card is shiny, and I love the art style. But I don't know why the vibes remind me of Pokemon Ranch. One of my favorite little fun games on the Wii. I love that, man. Pokemon Ranch. Here's the big guy for the comparison. Oh, man. Bubble Mew at a 10. Me and this card have a story. I'm not gonna lie. When Paldean Fates, the set leak was out, I saw this card and I was like, I need that card. Immediately bought it raw when it was like $100. Sold it raw when it was like $300. And then the PSA 10 was going like $350 on eBay. That thing surged up to all the way to like $500, $600. And then I bought it from a friend for $680. And at that time, that was so much money to me. And I don't regret it at all. Obviously, it's proven itself to be one of the best cards in Scarlet and Violet. And I knew as soon as I saw that this is such a unique, beautiful card that everyone will love. Yeah, it really transcends what we've seen with Pokemon cards. And shout out to this artist, man, Uzgmen. I've seen many of their little cartoons and stuff, but they really shook up the game. Really set Scarlet and Violet apart from all these other generations. Galarian Moltres V, man. This card is so freaking cool. Moon in the back, the clouds, all the spooky eyes in this forest below. God, I love this card. I actually really like monochromatic stuff. I actually really like the Zekrom from Black Bolt. I know some people don't, but like just how it's all black, matte, like I think that looks really clean. And it's like the same thing with this one. Like, God, that looks so good. Infernape, what are you doing up here? One of the GOAT starter Pokemon for sure. Definitely has carried me through this game. The legend himself. I like this card. I don't know why it's so cheap. Oh, Koraidon. I got a really good deal on this. Actually, I don't mind showing that. Yeah, see? I just saw this at a shop and it was undervalued, and I was like, so I just snatched it up. Is that wrong of me? Should I have informed them? The Leafeon. If you notice, there'll be a lot of Leafeons because that's my girlfriend's favorite Pokemon. Yep. I got a few of them to put on our Slab Lab display. Shout out Bulbasaur once again. This one was actually one of the first cards we bought at our first front row back in, what was that, 2023 now? Yeah, 2023, around when we first started dating. So Leafeon's kind of like been like a nostalgic mascot for our relationship, and yeah, this card means a lot to me. I remember at that first front row, this was $45, and I was like, that's a crazy deal. And yeah, I think it's like, what, like $140 now? So it makes sense. The Charmander. I love this art. Here, actually, let's get all of these guys out, because I have the full set. Well, you saw the Bulbasaur earlier, but I plan to do something fun with this one. These cards are incredible. I think they will easily be $1,000 in the next 2 years. I mean, what can I say? Kanto starters, beautiful cards. A lot of scuff in here. I don't know what's stuff from this. Yeah. Beautiful. I like the Squirtle the most, of course. My boy. I like how the Pidgey's in all three. The sticker promo of that one's going nuts, as expected. We got, oh yeah, we got this from another Minty's Masterpiece short, if you've seen this. Got the Japanese version of the Umbreon. I don't plan to have the English. I think they're overpriced. And as we all know, Japanese look better. And as a collector, I think I'm going to transition actually a lot of my collection to Japanese. I think that's my plan. Once this Mew kind of flattens out, I'm probably going to sell it and keep the Japanese one. As much as it hurts me, but come on, man, that's so much money. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I do think the Leafeon's actually my favorite once again. It's funny how Leafeon went from being not that important of a Pokemon to me to one of my favorites. I'll save that for the end. And then speaking of Leafeon, man, gorgeous card, dude. Level X, super nostalgic from this era. Growing up, 2007, yeah, I was 9 years old. Damn, dating myself, but crazy. Beautiful card. Got this from Jar Chomp Collectibles at Front Row. Thanks to him. Got a good deal. I feel like he was really nice about it. And yeah, like I said, girlfriend's favorite Pokemon. Although I think in that video I do call her my fiance, but I am planning to propose next month, so spoiler alert. Next, we're gonna look at my little like box here. I don't know what I'd even call this. This is just kind of like my extra storage stuff I don't really take to shows or anything. Extra Bulbasaur, extra Squirtle in there. Yeah, I think I mostly just have like long-term investment pieces in here. Got some evolutions. This Glaceon V-Star I think is fire. The Emberon V. Stuff that I think is kind of like undervalued right now and I don't plan to sell for some time. But also some of my personal collection in here that I will probably never sell. Glaceon V. Ooh, this one's really cool. The Celebi. I still think this card's undervalued. Look at how pretty that card is. Through the Snow. Celebi is like definitely a fan favorite Pokemon from 2nd gen Johto. I think this is Johto Pokemon, right? But you couldn't get it until like later or something. I forgot. Another Darkrai in here. I forgot I have 2 of these. Just love that art. Ooh, and then here's actually another one of my favorite arts from Scarlet and Violet right here. The Tatsugiri! Oh my god. Shout out only Tatsugiri on Instagram. Man, look at that. I love this card. Same reason I love the Mew and even like the Duskar, just that cartoony style. It's so colorful. Definitely the best illustration rare in Scarlet and Violet in my opinion. Keep your eye out for this card. Kind of a random Pokemon, but I mean, come on, it's a piece of sushi. Another favorite Pokemon of mine, Reuniclus. Oh, laying in the water. It's a nice sunny day. I'll obviously have this Duosion and Solosis. Gen 5. Gen 5 probably has some of the best Pokemon, I said it. And then finally, to cap us off, arguably my rarest card. I mean, you could say the Bubble Mew, but like, I don't know. I think when it comes to long-term value, we have the Pikachu with Gray Felt Hat. What can I really say that I've already said? If you curious about this card, check out my short Minty's Masterpiece. The first one I did was this card. I think the story behind it isn't as interesting, obviously. Like, just being scalped to hell, basically, like, them having to close the museum down. Like, I don't think it's, like, the most positive, interesting story. But this card will see the test of time, for sure. But yeah, that is all of my cards. That is all my slab collection as of today. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, I still have a lot of my sealed collection. I don't mind showing that. But yeah, just wanted to kind of make this video for myself, to be honest, as just like a snapshot. Wow, it's way longer than I expected. So if you watched actually all of this, let me know. That's really nice of you. And yeah, love to know what your guys' favorite cards are, or like some of the cards that you think are maybe undervalued right now. I feel like that's always nice to share information with other people because, help each other out, get some good deals. Let's all benefit from it. So thank you all for watching. Stay minty. Minty out.